Overall Setting Podcast. Overall Settings. You know you are the leader now. You're taking over with speed now. Overall Settings. Yes, you're on the go. Everybody want to watch your show. You're watching Overall Settings Podcast. Boom, Overall Settings.
I'm feeling this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
Live and overall setting.
I'm the vice and to the world, ambassador to the universe, and we represent overall setting.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah, man. Overall set.
Yo, big respects to original Dan Raja, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on Overall Setting.
This is Shinehead. I found out. So here what? As pertain to the overall setting.
And for the main devices, you know, say a frosting from where you do the dose straight out. I'm watching the pips and represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the Don't Know overall setting scene.
This is Silver Cat, aka Iron Claw, and I will be on the overall podcast setting.
From see the face and your device, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on overall settings podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now representing with the Overall Settings Podcast Show.
Hey, don't know fearless wonder. I'm here represent the Overall Settings.
Catch me live on overall. This is Jay Warren, and you can check me out live on overall podcast.
Not gonna make them nice.
Put me the Salaman and Tigana overall.
We coming some like fire, fire, every 16. Holy man, a fire, AK-47, but soldier man. Them a fire, it's the love. I have not been this excited in a long time to do a show. Big up Soul Kitchen Radio. Big up John Kitchen. Big up Dancehall. I mean, the person here is somebody where, you know, as an artist, you know, I mean, me just take up a little journalist something here, because you don't know, we don't really do interview over here, so we do reasoning. You know me I say, and me just kind of really focus on my journey in the music, and when me look for instrumental people, you know, to my cause and to my development in this to the point where me reach or so. I don't even think that man I know, you know, how much him influence me for do what me I do to this day. You know, 1 year strong in a way we are do over 300 interviews, everybody an icon. You know, and tonight is no different. You know, we are not one of them people that we are not wagonists where wait till a man do him time or, you know, make him contribution to the cause, and then when time them gone, no, we are jump up and I say, yo, I'm at it. No, we pride ourselves on giving people them flowers while them there. And you see, when you mention tonight's artists who we have the opportunity to have on the platform, as a matter of fact, yo, Live Namic, I want you to do me a favor. Just make the people them know who they are real quick.
Yo, Live Namic.
What you say?
Got somebody, she's a beauty, very special, really and truly. Take good care of me, like it's her duty. Right by my side, night and day. No letting go, no holding back, because you are my lady. When I'm with you, it's all I have. Girl, I'm so glad he made it. No letting go, no holding back. No holding back, no. When I'm with you, it's all about. All about you, yeah. They say good things come to an end, but I'm optimistic about being your friend. Do I make you cry? I do it. But that was back then. No letting go, no holding back, because you are my lady. When I'm with you, it's alright. Beautiful girl, and that's why.
You know that is. I say I want.
She gave me
You know me general.
no problem in some bunks alright. She talk about that every night.
Ready.
I don't wanna talk about what I had before. So what I wanna do right now is give you love, your love.
So what you say?
Bounce along, only you can turn me on. Bounce along, bounce along. Bounce along, only you can turn me on. Bounce along. I'm heading over here just for you, loving every single thing you do. Clearly I can see you only.
Stop. That was then. This is now.
Shake so, make it vibrate so. Shake so, make it vibrate so.
Yeah. Shake the shaker. All of my girls shake the money maker. Shake the shaker.
Shake so, make it vibrate so. Shake so, make it vibrate so.
Yeah. Shake the shaker. All of my girls shake the money maker. Shake the shaker.
The shaker.
Shake the shaker. Show me what you got, girl. Shake the shaker. Work it, shake it like J1. You don't have to make excuses for what you display. You don't have to apologize, baby, for carrying on this way. I don't know just where you got them moves. Girls all over me breaking all the rules. Shake the shaker. All of the girls shake the money maker. Shake the shaker.
The
shaker. Show me what you got, girl. Shake the shaker. Work it, shake it like Jada.
Yo, you know, you better. It could be like, them different. You know, see, I sweat, brother. Now, man, me hold my composure. You know, me well conservative and. But tonight is a different night. And I'm not say that because it's Halloween, because I didn't even celebrate Halloween. You know what I say? I didn't make my daughter do the tricking or the treating or no, when I join or something. But you know, I mean, big up to all of the people that will celebrate it. You don't know where they're America, so you know you have when you're there Rome, you do what the Romans do, some of we, but you know, some of we carve we own a lane. And when we are talking about carve we own a lane. The artist here is an artist who, when you say King Tubby's, you talk about the history, the groundation of dancehall. And for a man who can still manage Fear make it know in a demo time, yeah, and a record from them time there, and still remain relevant. Fear man, we start from the very humble beginnings of Buff Beer in a Portland, and mind you, whole heap of bad artists come from Portland. And then make the venture, make the trad, and go East Kingston now. And when you talk about East Kingston, we have a portion of East Kingston artists over there, and the whole of them do well. You know, I mean, big up, you know, to Mr. Pepper. You know, I say big up to Mr. Lex. You know, I say just to name a few. You know, even some of the upcoming artists, Cora, Anya. You know, I say there's so many to name we come from the side of Worley. You know, big up Nada Ranks, my personal friend. You know, I say, I mean, all of these people have made it to an international level, but that person I'm big to the point where he have to split himself in a two. If you over me, I say, you know, been Wayne Wonder and surprise and well, you know what, I didn't even about to take no more time out. If you're on the live, share the live. If you don't share the live, it all depends on Spotify, it all depends on iTunes, it all you don't know how a thing go already. So when I go out a trick or treat with no kids, me not really matter that because me know me have the pleasure of having an icon here tonight. So without further ado, Mr. Remember, me put emphasis on the Mr. Wayne Wonder. Welcome to the platform, in general.
Blessings. Yes, I am. Everything good?
Yeah, man. No complaints, man.
But me love that thing the way you say a while ago. It's a boy split in two. Me love that talk there. Yeah, come I always say I wish I had two of myself, you know. Yeah.
I mean, there's so many artists who have given you credit. You know, I mean, because you know your story within itself is a story. You know what I say? But to have had so many artists give you credit for your contribution to their career, you know, it shows, it speaks to your character as far as your selflessness goes. You know what I mean? Because you know, in this business, especially for somebody who has the accolades that you have, it's easy to just be like, yo, I'm me. You know what I say? But the alley cats of the world, the deli, I mean, there's not been an artist who I personally talked to who has not given you credit in some way, shape, or form for bringing them to the platform. You know what I say? So I mean, prior to, you know, the contributions that you have made to so many, like where did it all begin for you? And like when did that music bug bite Wayne Wonder?
Well, you don't know my music journey kind of have many parts, like, you know, many tributaries to it. Because, you know, originally, you know, I started listening to like the live sound system before me get into sound system. So I used to like collect tapes and curious and want to check out some of the dance then. But I used to live in Raytown, so I hear all the music. I never have to leave my yard to hear the music. I stay in my yard, I mean everything we play down at the bottom of Raytown.
Right.
So I feel from them time I start all of five, but start venture out and, you know, start sing on a little sound named Youth High Power. Big up Big John. But then now it's my meet singing melody. Singing melody kind of depend Youth High Power. For a minute, then him tell me say for come out King Tubby's. So it's when I link up with Singing Melody by King Tubby's. I actually met King Tubby's and work my way in and finally get to record my first song. Yeah. And from there, you know, I start, you know, get a better feel like, you know, because like the greatest thing as a youth them time, you know, is to know so you named up on a record and you have the record, you know.
Of course.
You actually have a physical record and I walk with it. I have all one copy and I walk with it and play it and take it back. You know them way there? Yeah, man, that was like cool, like, yo, man, really. Me used to go in and see people name on the You know, the artist name on the record. I never know some my name would have on the record and my voice. Man cut stamper record, me cut stamper, label, and put it out. You know, that was like a goal, like as a big stepping stone. So that really motivate me and inspire me. I say, yo, this real virgin. You know?
I mean, you know, and then not only that, but you know, there's so many different producers, you know, who are try a thing. But when you talk about King Tubby's, you talk about the cream de la cream them time there. You know what I say? So for you can venture that's all. And from my understanding, it wasn't just like you voiced a couple songs before everybody settle and say, yo, what a song we're gonna put out then. You know what I mean? And so it's like, and I like say, you know, you have some youth where I always hear the story about, you know, how much man stand up out at Jammy's gate and never pass it. You know what I say? You know what I say? So
yeah, man, what else the rough man, because there was a time that you got Jammy's and when the gate open, everybody bum rush shit. You know what I mean? I have a brother named Soldier with the gate. One day Soldier give me a push off. One day me I tell you, sir, no, I remember it, man. Yeah, man. Anthony Malford, man, and Colin Roach and engineer named Beckett. I said, no, man, I was singer from East, man. You know what I mean? I saw me get my passport for going to Jammies. You know what I mean? Show Anthony Malford and Colin Roach, them and Beckett. You know what I mean? Yes, anytime I come show them, just get let in, you know?
Exactly. I mean, you know, so the whole, you know, dealing with that journey, you know what I mean, that aspect, and then, you know, I know back in them time there, you know, there a lot of the artists them did utilize cover for kind of like get them name out there. And I noticed, you know, from the early days, you know, you'd have the Sanchez, you'd have the Singing Melody, and then you'd have you. You know, Trilla, you also did a mention, you know, as far as the big four, Anthony Malvo. I mean, there was a sea of singers, but there was like always an elite amount of singers where name always are mentioned. And from very early out, you managed to solidify your spot as one of those powerhouses. You know what I mean? Because obviously, you know, Sanchez was the girls, them, you know, you hear Sanchez and you say, yeah. You know what I say? You hear Trilla, you say, yeah. Singing Melody did have theme significance as well. But even prior to hearing about Singing Melody and a foreign media, me always hear about Wayne Wonder, Wayne Wonder, Sanchez, and Trilla U was like the three top singers at that particular time. So hearing that Singing Melody was one of the people who kind of like gave you a gateway, you know, was surprising to me.
Yeah. I have to speak the truth, man. You know, I have to give you
man,
credit.
I love that.
Pull up Jacobs to the dynamic, you know?
I love that, man. So, I mean, after the Tubby's venture now, you know, shortly after the untimely passing of Tubby's, I mean, I know that had to be traumatizing, not only to the industry, but to
that
you.
Crushed me. That crushed me. Can I hear why that crushed me? The first man this decided to record me and put me out, and within a couple of months, the man get murdered. Much up, you know, devastated, man. Devastated. Like I said, I have nowhere else to go now. You know what I mean? Some of the kind of back and forth, you know, with Tubby's pass, you know, kind of the run at Jammies and, you know, back and we just hit the road because, like, basically anywhere the studio there, you know, you know. First, before me even record for King Tubby's, I was auditioned by Sly and Robbie, but they were going on tour, so I never get the record at an early stage for them because they were going on tour with Taxi, you know what I mean? But, you know, after the Tubby's and Tubby's pass away, they're on Metro Media sing live now, you know, because Metro Media, I am, you know, as a singer from East, you know what I mean? Because the singer, they go to Japan and spend overtime. And so Metro Media never a genuine singer. So Jimmy Metro come link me, you know what I mean, at Dunkirk, and I say, yo, I need you on Metro Media. And so I start, so my name and my picture on Metro Media posters all over the place, you know, that's another milestone again. You know what I mean? I go downtown and I see all be a posters, Metro Media. I'm saying, Wayne Wonder, you know, Metro Media, Turn to Metro, Peter Metro, Danny Dread, Wayne Wonder, Daddy Life. I said, yo, this real. I say, my picture on it. So that was another stepping stone again. You know what I mean? Because I know Metro Media one of the top sound.
Jadu. I mean, and then, like me say, imagine at that particular time, you know, you're talking about 80s, late 80s are going on 90s.
Late 80s.
Are going on 90s.
Yeah.
So the internet obviously was not a factor at that particular time. So
no man, no fingertip thing and click.
Right.
Grind it out.
Word out and who could have go on Iron Bird and say, yo, the man ya, or the sound ya, or the artist ya run the cut. So imagine now me in my little humble beginnings now. You know, I kick back and I relax and me I hear Tiger and me I hear all of these things and all of these different artists, and then me go to room and my brethren Ken forward back now with a Metro Media CD.
Yeah,
I mean, not even CD them time. And him goes a bang bang and him play and him real happy. And when him goes a room and drop a song, brother.
I don't feel like dying, baby.
When him drop a song,
I'll still do anything for you.
Drop a song, I must say, Walla. Must say, Walla. No.
Yeah, boy.
I must say, Walla. So I know for you, your life had to have change, you know what I mean, when these songs started hitting the ear. Because if them are lick we, how them are lick we over you? Like, what was it like for you?
Yeah, man, at like fire, man, stove top, man. Everywhere I go. Yeah, I mean, worse in the Eastern Kingston, because basically all of my like era sound them, you know. Me I do dub for them, me I pass through them thing, you know, from Blackstone with Super Twitch when I lick youth to Ricky 10. And we just a campaign, me another ranking and Fretty. And we take on the whole of East, all of the fit them. You know what I mean? And him start ring like a bell, man. I'm in a labor right.
Man, I ruin. I mean, and for real, in general, I mean, it's like the stage shows, you know, I know it had to be like a culture shock for you, you know, because you go some boom bam tubbies, lose tubbies, feel like you're out, feel like lose literally everything, and then Metro Media know, and it's like you get this new. So like, what was like the next move from there then?
All right, you see, for me up on Metro Media now, I DJ name Japanese up on Metro Media, I call himself Firenese now, but Japanese was the man who, after me up on Metro Media now, introduced me to a producer named Pick Out. Them time the ninja man of cover me, boom. So I don't read him the me go book up on when me Pick Out, and the man I say, I one track left, and me and Fretty there, me and Fretty I step them time there, so we Pick Out actually come check up on the Kirk and say, yo, him start feature we and say, well, head over theme side, so we end up a Dynamics one evening, and you know, at the cover me read my play. See, I mean, I said, you know, that really me a bad car. We hear of the ninja and the thinger. And then, you know, out fully about where I hear it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I mean, I said, boy, I want to take, man, we're not even right with song, man. I just hear the rhythm and say, and no matter what you do, girl, it's over now. You want me to make it up to you when it's over now. Yeah, man. And all the dreams we share, it's over now. And Fretty come in and say, I don't need to break. Come here and tell Fretty, say, yo, why get that different style? And the man just come in and say, I don't need to break. We mash up every fit with that man. Every fit with that man. So that was one of the songs then where, as an original song where, so I say, all right.
See that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And no matter what you do, you want me to make it up to you, but it's over now. And all the dreams we share, it's over now. Girl, it's over.
We're fretting.
And you know, I don't need to brag, I don't need to brag.
Come on. You have to come in on camera for 1 second. Yeah, Mr. Wonder, you are my best friend.
Yeah, man, hold it out, man.
And we started the podcast together over a year ago, but
See.
And them man that introduced me to music. Them used to have a sound in them basement when they digital. We come a foreign for we a little pitney. You know what I say? But we always have we ears to our guana yard.
Yeah,
and the first time I hear that song, me in a film basement, brother. Me I talk about this one time we used to take bus, go dance, and we never supposed to go in a dance. So we have our house key and we reach in front of the dance. And when we see the bungalow girl them out the front, we say, yo, which part your part? That time a bus we are coming out. I already know the shapes, but that was the soundtrack for our life, brother.
Yeah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? So we want, like me say, we want give your flowers now, my G, cause you guide with through what heap of tribulation and trial till we can reach and have things are foreign, and you know what I say, and salute to you for that, man.
And that wasn't even a written song, you know, because that was true vibe. Because them time we have enough girl, and you know what I mean? Girl, I say, yo, you have too much woman, man. I'm done with it. It's over now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So
and the tune took off.
It came easy, you know what I mean? And that was an original song. You know what I mean?
Wow.
When everybody is singing over them time, you know, for coming to have an original song, you know, exactly. Me they have something special still. But as I say, forget in on the business at a time, everybody are cover.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my way in, you know. So I touched the Rick Ashley never gonna give you up. Me and singing me the record, the So Amazing, the Luther Van Job, and me and sure that you do the combination too. You know, and couple song me a knock, man, cause you don't know me have all girl I write out the song them for me, and even when me more season the business that me I go back to the song, you know, I be around in the girl writing the song, and that's how the song really go. So we just have some girl that write out the lyrics and we just take it from them and sing it and realize, but wait, that's how the song really go. You know what I mean? Yeah, because both of you someone sing over some song and I saw the song going in real life.
Yeah, true.
You know, I mean, sing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
That's true.
So we've been through the face and we are keep it real, you know? Like True Island Story. You see?
Yeah, exactly. Big up True Island Story. Yeah, brother.
Exactly. Rally.
So after you know, like me say, you're treading through all of these inches and kind of staking your claim within the business, and
step
you know
step,
exactly, you know what I mean, and you know you're doing all of these things. So one of the most notable times for me, and you can't tell me because I mean, me remember that when Cutty did boss, you know what I mean, and then you and Cutty did a bad song,
Lambada.
Right.
Yeah, me and Cutty got here. And me tell Cutty to show me the mention me, you know, and then me find a little studio named Penthouse. And me tell Cutty to come up Penthouse, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, man, and me tell Petty, so yo, me find a little studio named Penthouse on Slide Road, you know. And guess what? I'm a bona fide virgin and the engineer. But me know from me a youth, so named Dave Kelly.
Wow.
See, them time I'm not even meet Jeremy in it.
Wow.
When me record for Penthouse, Jeremy don't know me.
Jaja.
You see me I say? I Dave a record me.
Jaja.
Tell him come and know me now and show me that more youth. Without easy going and stay, so him just, you know, him love my attitude and say, boy, you know, it just transcend and, you know, I come one of the first official Penthouse artists.
Wow.
And that, him work with Barry, so me work with Nana McKee and the greats them, you know what I mean? Master Griffiths, him I work with Delroy Wilson before him passed away. You know what I mean? So I mean, come on, I'm about copying them huge star. I mean, I say, yo, you know, this real. So I mean, tell the Cutty to come up Penthouse, man.
John. Wow. And it's like people don't give enough note to all right. So Cutty right now is one of the few artists in any genre who has over 1 billion views per YouTube. You know what I mean? So let's just say if
a giant, you know.
Exactly. So let's just say if you didn't make that, well,
he was always a live sound system artist from ever since. But then
exactly.
So when it come on the record now, when I say, yo, come up Penthouse.
Exactly.
And start record ends amount of songs now.
So when you reach a Penthouse now and you go so boom bang and you know you already have you know, a portion of songs under your belt at that time that kind of made you, you know, a household name in Jamaica. Obviously in America too, within the Jamaican community. But the link with Gaga now. Just kind of
all right, yeah, remember say me I grind way before, cause remember say me I grind 89 come out with anything for you fast, cause all them thing there. It's over now with pick out. So me have a series of thing I build up. You know what I mean? And me I pass through some faith, but as me say, the day it goes again with Metro Media, cause me always a sing on live sound system. So me I go country one night. I went by because I used to record for Winston Riley. I made the song with me and Nardo, or Winston Riley with it for. What to your song, bro? With me and Nardo. What them to you? I me tell Nardo, say Nardo used to work at the wharf, you know, as a Dunkirk. I said, yo, I me start have the links them to the studio now. Since me I tell Nardo, say, yo, but no say the wharf, yo, if you can't go do 50-50, you do it 100 virgin. I feel believe in yourself or faith, and the man leave the work a wharf now and start make some treadings with me. And I stuck on my record for Winston Riley. But back to the story now. Go check Winston Riley one Friday evening now, and me have a dance for go Clarendon, which was a Richard B dance, sound system thing, you know what I mean? So me, I tell Winston Riley, so me I got the dance, so me not to stay with it long today, because me have the dance for go. So Bojo overheard me saying that, you know, one way. I know of him, I don't know him personally, but I know of him. I have a song named Stamina the way. You name Stumpy, Engineer Stumpy, always a play it, I could hear it and say, yo, that song I mash up more. So I know of him, but I don't know him personally. So he overheard me, I tell Winston Riley, say, boy, I have a dance figure night, and you know him is like, I guess a film thing that I say, yo, I can't come. You know what I mean? I said, Jano, I say, I know of him, and I like say, I don't know. So, like, me carry a man on the apps and him now have no machine. I know, say, maybe my one pop, you know, which is Stamina that day. So, I never like show me and say, boy, I say, where you can find you? And I said, just come up, go turn in a parking and just ask anybody where Bocho them man. Just go in at the later, turn in here and say, Bocho. And somebody must, you know what I mean? The man that give me no address and not at all. Them just said, just turn up parking. See it? So me and Frankie slide the night now. We are tried down now. I go like, so them time I have a little two-door Civic, you know, they come down, you know? Remember say, me have my ride long time, you know, make moves, you know. So them time, from Metro Media days when me I ride from Kirkgard dance, you know, me have my ride now, you know what I mean? So we have a two-door Civic, so I'm bringing from Miami, I call it the Portal, you know what I mean? So I'm going to like Sabup and go pick up Frankie Sly up Sheffield Road and go like Sabup and head up Sheffield Road and we make the left, you know, cause town where I call country where I go, because about straight and out of the blues. Now I ask Sly, I said to Sly, you think you go feel? And Frankie Sly said, yeah man, cause I don't know when you tell all the youth say, you know what I mean? You build up a mopes and you're not even sure if it look bad. So come end up and shut up Redis Road and go pick him up at Park Lane. So it's a two-door Civic, so Sly go like Sabup and come out, because I left hand drive car, because Miami me carried from. So Sly go like Sabup on the right side now and flip back the seat. So I have to come out and flip back the seat, so Bojo could have gone in the back. So go like Sabup now and take on the road and reach a country and dance ram. See it? I'm going like Sabup now and my time for the meeting. And me and Apache Scratch up on the show. Apache Scratch is supposed to close it as a DJ, because he's always the principal of dance. I was always singer before DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the principal of dance. Yeah. See it? So, my time and leave the place wicked and dep on the punani and I sing song like don't lose your way. Face a lock. You know what I mean? Yeah man, and I get them beer thing and I say, yo, what come? I know say I have the stamina and the stamina fit on the punani proper, you know. And I say, what about you there? So oh, yes, so when the man come up and say, man, I'm the stamina, that if you only can't pick it. Yo, may I tell you, beer things, man. Beer things, me I hear behind the place, man. Beer things.
Man.
Beer things, me I hear. Legal business. Beer things that pop out, man. Deal the place wicked. I want to tell the funniest thing now. When we leave the venue, you know, cause sometimes we work some place, we just want to do the damage and just leave. But it was always when I like close the place, when I like the place closed for me. You know, we just do the damage and leave. So when we leave out now, the two-door Civics, you know, guess what happened now? The way DJ mash the place. People are crowd the car and people are boom off me and because the winner them wind down. People are boom off me and I say, yo, sing a respect for culture. And people are running the car and boof off both your fist and slide at the back now, star. And a me and Sly come down in the front. The way the man come like a big star was born right away instantly. You know what I mean? The man end up in the front of the car. See? And he's a youth where always have that hyperactive, like him all push out all laugh for himself and you know take them like a while, you know. So, you know, that way there. And from then I saw we and him start part.
Wow.
So every morning I pick up Frankie Sly, I pick up Imam, I pick up Sebastian. And we take on the road. And I saw the flexing start till I start carrying go penthouse. Enough man said them carry him go penthouse, but they not spar with him go penthouse. Me carry him and get him on. That's a big difference, Bertrand.
Yeah, man, that's true, man.
Put him on. Because me end up on a sub him no. Carrying him and putting him on is different.
That's true.
You know, you get him on a one part because you're artist and you end up go to the studio with him. That's different. Me par with him and put him on. And say, yo, Dave. Yo, that you are we and him a partner. I say if me not fill up the application and make Dave approve it, nobody not come in, Brethren. I'll hear someone attack.
No, brother, you know say to you. It's like in Jamaica we have a saying say if something not go so, it almost go so. And when you have a series of people, Ali Cat come. I don't know if it was with Dave Kelly or with
yeah, man, they want to write enough songs for Alicat and girl. I mean, get Alicat this song. What this is Alicat and play from off on a blank. What I want to hold the mic up. I mean, get Alicat that. I mean, get Alicat back in the days. I'm not that kid, but not anymore. I mean, get Alicat them thing them on.
I'm forward on the platform and talk that all time more.
Yeah, man, real life.
Man. You know what I say? And then like me say, Cutty, Bojo. You know what I mean? So there's everything that you're saying.
And then later on the baby sham. Remember I said when we do the try or the baby sham, nobody know when you baby sham.
Exactly, that's true.
Nobody know who that was.
Giving credence, you know what I mean? Even right now, you know what I mean? Like when you have a youth where you used to call himself Killish, when he ain't banging.
Yeah, man. East youth that man.
Yeah, man. We come from outer east and you even rise the gabbling at not even that. Joseph Stepper. Where we did have a couple hit back in a film time.
Yeah, man.
Right, we're kind of stagnant. You look for the man as being a visionary and say, yo, me need you for that song. Yeah. The last song when
the shaker. Actually, you know, I actually recorded by myself, you know. So Mr. G, I raised and I said, boy, you know, I mean to do it. I said, I said, G, I got the shaker. But I said, you know, but I Joseph style that. So I talk to Mr. G and I said, boy, you know, say, Joseph, we said that part, they're not more effective. And Mr. G, I said, I talk to Joseph every day. I want to show you that. And just like that.
See. So may I say, with this sea of singers that we had from, you know, late 80s, early 90s, going into, we noticed like once the 2000s or even say the mid 90s start to come in, the DJs started to become more predominant, and then they kind of morphed into what you'd have said no, like the sing G style no. We'd always have with pinchers and with little Johns, but it became a situation where you'd have your Mavado them are forward no, and you know the couple other youth well.
But even before that, I must say, you know, say we any wonder. You know, some of you like it. Let's die without you and anything. The saddest and you know, the only you and anything. But then I get to realize that my apply a more like a DJ energy to me singing. You see me I say? So when Bojo, when people are wait for me, because you know that them know say we any wonder. And them tolerant with me. I not lie. I never get bored back late. Them always hear me out and watch me sing. But guess what? Them wait for DJ to come spit the fire.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Yes, so them thing that me and I said, you know, I suck on me start me the transition now, because they come a point in my life for me, I said, boy, I'm not sing over no more song, like I swear.
Really?
93, I go to California to perform. R. Kelly, I come down in the elevator. And I said, you know, I look at myself and I said, but if Kelly they come on the show, I can't sing dedicated.
That's true.
So when me come out now, I say, yo, I swear to God, so I nah sing over no more song, no matter how much I'm gonna give me. So when I came back, I actually did that. And vow, that's why I remember I dropped the album name, All Original Bombshell.
Right.
The original song.
And then like I said, once again, people don't give you enough credit because even like I said, prior to the world, Mavado and the Ray and the Tay, the Sing J thing, the kind of Pinchers did have it, Aguana Wheel, Little John before him. But then you forward now.
Me call it sweet. I mean, I call it Sing J. I call it sweet and sour. Remember me?
All right then. When I first sweet and sour when me here, me talk about predominant sweet and sour, we kind of changed the game. Was a singer.
Rock out.
Boom, 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 boom. Was a singer. Was a singer. Was a singer. What I say?
I'm in a factory working, hustling on the side. See the informers lurking, trying to break my stride.
So what you say?
Oh, you be snap and hustling, trying to swallow my pride. I got thing of the feet and a woman I breathe, and you nearly made me lose my life.
Informers must dead.
So they know me.
Yeah, man, I get hardcore because that me I talk about that. Me I sing about me I get the D, me I get the DJ forward too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because I remember somebody from Pepper Seed that sing excess amount of love.
Yeah, man, that's true.
So at them time I start me the transition, I say, yo, me need to man. I basically Dave as a singer. What you do?
Right.
What you do?
Right.
You know what I mean? Be more creative and come on some of them really me to car. You know what I mean? But I say everybody has sing over them time, they know.
So you managed to reinvent yourself in a sense, brother, where it literally you were doing it for obviously your own growth, but at the same time you kind of like spawned the movement when you really look on it. And I don't even think that's what your intention was. But a lot of times what people fail to understand is that when pioneers set out on this journey, you might say, yo, may I go down the road, go buy a loaf of bread, and I stop. You don't see it, and when you reach, you probably buck your toe and fall and buck up in something else, and it becomes something altogether different. You know what I'm saying? So when you were just doing it to vie for your spot within the business, you know, it kind of transitioned and like me say, it morphed a whole new type of artist.
Yeah, man, definitely, man, because that style. Remember, say everybody has sing over now. And when me come with that style, even with Pinchers never really mess with me still. I want song Pincher the same left waiting for the one that still, but they never really say nothing bad. Just laugh. But I'm a virgin same way.
Right.
But that vibe there, me really so in there talk about. Because my virgin Sebastian always look for me as a singer. You can't carry foreign song or foreign, you know.
That's true, man.
Virgin Sebastian always beat me with that. I say, guys, like, man, mad. I know, so me have the thing them for spit and like me I hold them back.
Right.
When I hold back it, so it's like, it might beat me, you know, but suppose me to look on it in a dark light. But me look on it in a positive light and say, yo, Sebastian, I show you attack, you know. And just get more serious.
Right.
See? Yeah, man, at them time, I start get song like, you are the reason why I can't sleep at night.
Exactly.
And like, do you love me, baby, like the way. All them song, the original song. I don't want to start all over again. And start them the original.
Exactly.
See? So when me transition now upon the more up-tempo rhythm, them, it was so easy. I have a book a song, I have a barrage of song, a barrage of ideas. You know what I mean? One time man hear me sing something, them things like a store me make up. Like in farm, I walk, I go and for clear some furniture, and the man who make the link for take off the thing for me. The supervisor come mash up the food, so the man him start cussing. So the board the informer, the board no so jungle man come from. So I told me I said, be a shot of go all them thing of the thing what the youth them I say.
Wow.
And say, the man come mash up the bird the day there. So the man I said, oh, the supervisor board that only know who. Go. You know, girls and thing, you know, kick up the thing.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
all them thing there. You know, spawn from them thing there.
Me, you know, I became a recording artist in 1997. You know, I ventured into the music with, you know, big up General Style Production. He was someone who was affiliated with Jamaicans, but his thing was more geared towards, you know, hip hop reggae, because at the time, you know, Cat them did I make them push and you know, right, exactly. Buju and the whole of them did I make them cross over at that particular time. So by the time I got around to actually returning to Jamaica as an artist, it was 2000. I was being managed by somebody named Patrick Lindsay, who actually was the other half of two friends with Mikey
Bennett.
Right. He was also managing Sly and Robbie at the time. He lined out an itinerary for me to record with Bobby Digital, with all of these, the top producers in Jamaica. I met a gentleman by the name of Linky Marston at that particular time, who had a rhythm that he was pushing called Duali. I missed it by the skin of my teeth, but when I say to you, bro, that song, Living in America, there's a couple songs, you know, big up to Red Rat, big up to Mr. Vegas, big up to Chakadima Sampliers, and with the other girl, na 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 na. But there's a few signature songs that in any party that you go have to play. And when you mention No Letting Go, like I can only imagine what that was like for you. I mean, every song on it was obviously a hit, made its impact, but your song was one of the standout songs on that particular rhythm. Like what was that like to you? What was your mindset before you even voiced the song and went about doing that? Like let's explain that all.
I was actually in New York at the time, you know what I mean? And Lenky told me about the project and actually sent me the skeleton and the rhythm. But me as a singer and, you know, a player of instrument, may I vibe it, you know? Because I get my inspiration. I know which part of inspiration they come from still. They're embedded inside of me already, so I just want to find the right thing to let it out. So here comes the rhythm. So I was in the basement, I have a little home studio set up in the basement, and you know, me a vibe and hook up my keyboard, and you know, me I say, boy, John, more my own be different, you know. So I start with some nice cars on the same, you know. I got the rhythm and kick, you know what I mean? And that's why I just sing nice, like me not even pay the rhythm in mind, but I hear the cars in my head when I want to move it on.
Yeah.
So when I link up with Lenky, you know, I say, Lenky, you know, some other song have all a bridge and anything like that. I just want it to be different from everyone. I don't want it to be part of the juggling. I want it to just stand out in the juggling.
Yeah.
It could be, I say a song. I want it to become a song. You know what I mean? And I just fly come to Jamaica and record it and Lenky, you know, play and the thing them around it, and that's the outcome of it. Nice vibe, like for the world. Open up all the doors then, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like literally, once again, a game changer, not only for yourself, you know, and if you notice, you were thinking of what you could have done to have it be a standout. And if you notice, that formula has been used time and time again and has actually been effective. Yeah, man, because remember, you know, your song, everybody else think kind of just like straightforward, and your thing with the world, with the cards, them and everything in it. If you notice,
and the bridge, and you know, it's a complete song. You know what I mean?
If you notice, Sirani come use the same formula.
Yeah, cars always a dancer. You know, we love the book, but me always add cars on it. If you listen, Dreamland, you know, it's one. And in your life, it has moved it. So I've been doing everything a long time. We know, so we want it nice. And that is what we call nice dancehall. So I have hardcore dancehall, and I have the nice dancehall.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So literally, brother, to me, it coming like he's a musical genius. Like, I mean, I know you're very modest and you like you say, you're probably like for all back, because me, he's not one of them man that way. me ever see you upon an interview or anywhere for that matter, you know, talking about what you've done for somebody or feeling.
No, I mean that, man. You know what I mean? I mean that. Trust me. Enough stores, man. You know, I mean, I say some of them try for whitewash it, but me just watch it, you know, and say, Jano, oh no, the truth always come out.
All right, so stick up in, Mr. Wonder. I want to talk to Surprise, I know. What is the whole story behind that?
Because remember say, over the years, let me take you back. Over the years, you know, remember say, as Bounty Killer say, me is a DJ and a singer screen, you know. Because me always a write DJ song. I me and Frankie Sly write the poetry, you know. You know what I mean? And I'm Butcher write the poetry. I me and Frankie Sly, although me see him do interview and say, a Dave Kelly are the only person who write a song game. That's a lie. That's a lie. Not a song. See, my brethren get deep, and me and Sly a whole a reason, and we're there down the islands and we start right. We listen a Stone Love cassette. You know, Stone Love. But we write almost a million songs from Punan. By right, I think we write about 100 songs from Punan. Right? You can sing 100 songs from Punani. So if you write 100 songs from Punani, you can sing 100 songs, don't you? See? Yeah, man, I Punani, I bounce, and you know, me have say a vibe, man, you know. But you don't want money, you know, this. And we just have vibe, and a DJ come hear the song and say, man, DJ. And we say, Chano, man, the big DJ still, we're going to slide. You know, and him do it justice. And not for the song, man, woman and mine, and them thing that I might chick from England sending some mesh marine, and I said, Chano, you know, so Ray send me them mesh. And Sly, I said, you know, so Anne-Marie send me them boxers, yeah. And DJ said, then, and we just say, oh, man, you know, I back on the one, you know, everything I'm requesting, saying, you know what I mean, naturality of song, man. So we always a right song, you know what I mean? We always a right song. I mean, it's Frisco Robbers also.
Same. Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow. See all of these things, you know.
Originally, when I have it, may have a hot girl in my bed, me have a draw for my rose, and I would have changed and put Jacqueline.
Janu. I mean, like, so who are some of the people? I mean, like I say, you have helped so many people, inspired so many people, such as myself, and I'm pretty sure there's a host of other artists who probably will never get the opportunity to tell you how much you actually inspire them. But like, who are some of the people who inspired you then and even now?
All right. Growing up, I listen, I love the culture. So I love the dance, the live thing. So I always listen the cassette them with the foundation dance. That, you know, just when the rhythm drop and hear the DJ them toast over me, like DJ read all the posters and them read it in a style. It's like them thing that amaze me, like, I'm on a poster and I said, do remember all roads lead to the place called 5 Chisholm Avenue. You're really drinking too much to me, the song's called Jaro. It just all my flow, you know. Admission down to you, Allah, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it does me a style about it to the beat. I just found me attracted. So that influenced me too. But you know, I listen to the ep tones. Can I tell you some live a ringtone? So I hear all the oldies and the thing from Ska come right up, the early set of Bob Marley them and all the foundation stuff them, you know. And I listen Volcano with Barrington and Levy, you know what I mean? I listen Char with Putty Roots, or the man where him as a singer, but him sing like a DJ.
Yeah.
When Putty wrote, I said, na. The place wake up. So he was one of the artists where that sing thing there. Trust me, him do it on a different level. That powerful voice and him push a big energy. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Enough influence, man. And, you know, then I go meet Father Berries. You know, Father Berries mentor me, show me enough things. You know, I meet Delroy Wilson, who look at me as a youth and say, yo, youth, I love your vibe, you know, say, you must sing 2 songs off of my album. And I him choose Movie Star and Feel Like Crying. Them time the budget not go up on it yet.
Brother, the first time I hear your rendition of it, remember, you know, the day as a little juvenile, so, you know, certain songs kind of fly past me a little bit. Like, me know Delroy, like, in premier stuff, but it was certain things that I did. So when me hear, I feel like crying, and your rendition of it was the first you may ever hear.
Well, at the founder give me it. At the founder said, give me the grade. Like, and I say, it's not a song, me just get up and say me a sing over. At the man himself, just imagine how me feel. Can you imagine when the man tell me, say, yo, sing him song.
Wow.
And him chose the two songs, Movie Star and Feel Like Crying.
Wow.
And I'm calling the musician them and lick it back and I hit that.
Wow.
And then now we start the remix. I said, boy, because through me and DJ start pouring out. I said, boy, we'll have something in a clip, you know? You know what I mean? We now want to just go a road with just one lick of one pop, you know?
Right. We've crossed path on two occasions. One was you did. I mean, me know your forward come a Philip Wolipa time. Actually, within the past year, within that year, you did there. But
as a place open up me there, Philly with you.
Right. But we'd actually from a longer time. You probably me didn't know if you remember, but you, Bojo, Frankie Sly, Twiggy, everybody with the inner the camp them time they were there tour with.
On the tour.
Yeah, man. Me did open that show there.
See,
you know, you know what I say? And next time again, CMU to me I tell about from two friends, actually big man, Shadow. You know,
I know Shadow, man. Oh, yes,
yeah, man. All right, that was my manager at the time. You did work on a project with it was for a movie. I think it was for the Shireen Anderson and Kimani Marley movie, One Lover. I think that it did name. And you and Beanie did do a collaboration. And he called me up there to do some ad-libs on the song. You know what I mean? Like, I guess it was just like, yo, you can't dip on a song with Bujo and Bean. I don't care if it was just Bean then saying, yo, or whatever, me this one give me apartheid. So I was there. But you'd have two youth with you when you're there carry. I guess a DJ youth or some little alliance where you did have with you.
No, man, the entourage was
right.
Shouky and Demo Delgado.
Right. And me and them did have a face off in the studio. And you were there. And then surprise came out. And then that was like kind of the end of it. Because
surprise loaded, man. That's why I think so when we do combination songs with a DJ, it lock in. So like
right.
I guess me have a gift for it. Like
yeah,
me just know. Because I always know so the singer mustn't sing too long and the DJ mustn't DJ too long.
Exactly.
It must just, you know,
yeah,
everybody forget them right cut of the pie.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think we have that thing there, you know, on a level still.
For a man who has so much accolades and you know who's been such a trailblazer and a trendsetter throughout the business, what do you say was probably one of your biggest challenges all throughout your whole entire career, and one of the biggest challenges that you've ever faced as an artist?
I wouldn't. For me, I wouldn't say it's a challenge because it come with it still. Because it never come easy. Because I remember say, as I said, just for getting into the studio. If you now have a bigger brother or a links, that was one of the biggest challenge basically. Because there wasn't any recording studio at East. So you know, so if I leave East and go all the way west, I walk out the house, so I don't know nobody. If I see singing melody or Robbie Robert and them you they are, you know what I mean? Some of the youth them were out me up, you know, were hold me out, you know, were keep me up, you know. John them. Remember one morning I got a shooter early and never eat nothing. See? And they're on a jammies and John bad feeling lick me and I feel bad and bilious like never feeling. And John came across the road and laid me some minty and revive my back, you know. You know, so you know, but I just part of the journey. But you know, it was always the hardest part was to get in. And once me get in, me not look back.
And once again, it's a two-sided question. So with all of the accolades that you have and all of the things that you've been able to do within the business, what would you say single-handedly, if you had to choose one, was probably your proudest moment?
if I choose one, the rest of them are gonna have me up. But the vibe, everyone was like say like, you know, to get a album nominated for the Grammys. I won a Mobile Awards. Them that a big excitement about. I think my favorite was for perform on Saturday Night Live. You know what I mean? Because that was like that every artist dream in America, every movie star dream. So for big on a platform like that, I perform. I feel so that was like, yeah, Saturday Night Live, SNL, me, for real? What? Yeah, man. So that was a boom one, you know.
I mean, brother, you make us proud. You when I say you literally make us proud, like as youth, where I look up to you as, cause you know Jamaican already, you know the way I shun you in and. Boy, I can't sing more from you. So then the minute when you make a stride, how are you?
Ray. Yeah, man, everybody are Ray. We know, I saw them stay for sure, but
you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, another culture embrace you. I have you upon this pedal stool, and like I said, Saturday Night Live, no. You know what I mean? Or, you know, just all of these things. So, I mean.
Man, soul tree, man. Some do all soul tree into, you know.
All right.
Like, ongoing, man. Like me, I say, wow, like, yeah. You know, just put a smile, but I just keep smiling, you know.
And you know, and obviously you still have more gas in the tank going, because you still
you know, you're ding dong say, man, you know, if you have gas, man.
So what do you hope to once you walk away in the sunset? You know what I mean? Whether it be by choice or, you know, or just by design. What do you hope that is instilled with as far as your legacy goes, the legacy of Wayne Wonder?
But that's, you know, them know so Wayne Wonder set it, man. And when I fly the flag, I fly it on a high level. You know what I mean? I'm treat the business respectfully. I never disrespect this business yet. That's why, you know, I always have my plate that buffet style too.
Brother, for somebody who has accomplished as much as you has in this business, I mean, one thing that pours through you is your humility. I've never, like I said, I've never seen you on any interview. I've met you, you know, in close proximity once. I've shared stages with you. We've worked with some of the same people. You've always been the same, you know, and you have. And you actually have you look the same too.
I said from like about 14, I sing Forever Young, you know. So, you know, yeah. You know, that's why they said be careful what you say, you know. Be careful what you wish, for mine when you want. You know what I mean? Yeah, be careful.
So I mean, you know, like when we tell everybody we're forward over to the platform, you know, you can give people material things. You can't give them, you know, money, you know, but the one thing you can't give somebody and get back is them time. And we appreciate the fact that you would have forward on the platform and like, you know, deal with such an in-depth, you know, like, you know, outpouring of yourself, and you know, and that to we speaks volumes, you know what I mean? And the only thing, you know, we would have asked is if you give me a live Wayne Wonder dub plate right now, overall setting style and with a good to go.
All right, overall settings, overall. Haters wanna see you fall, yeah, they wanna see we stall. Overall settings, yeah. Even when we're back against the wall, yeah. Say overall. Haters wanna see me fall, yeah, they wanna see me stall. Overall, even when they make we ball, always will be standing tall. Overall settings, been through the fire and we came out smiling. Them attack from our longers like Viking. We never sell me soul, we never sell me soul. Even when the problems them keep on piling. No food or run on all, cause surprise. Blasting back could bring beer bad vibes king. We never sell me soul, we never sell me soul. Me chant a song to make them hear it. Overall settings. They just wanna see you fall, they wanna see you stall. But overall settings.
Jadwa, your brother, your people. The legendary, living like one of them Monday. One of them Monday.
Yeah, stick up in. You see when them start calling legendary, them not playing you song them the more. That's the only thing me hate start.
No man. All right, you used to say Me call a legendary. When I want
Yeah,
to
we give thanks, but I tell you,
talk.
and that whole thing they're battling with right now. Like, wow. I would have given them back the title.
No, man, no, you're definitely one of them man that will set it. You know, and I tell the people the much part them can find the new thing them.
All right, you can check out everything. Most of the new thing them. Matter of fact, all the new thing them are available on all the digital outlets them. Every digital outlet, man. From
Right.
Diamond the Rough, Angels of the Night. You talk about Feel So Special. We have a thing with Delly Rankin, Don't Kill the Woman. Them nothing. Me have bother general thing. Me have bother general so many songs star. You just put it in the grind.
Oh yeah, Boxfoot. Am I one of the next man will come forward on the platform and tell me say you single-handedly are one of the people them where because the people don't know say bother general a Froggy Mad Squad.
Yeah man, make the
you know me I say and you are one of the people.
Froggy give them the Optimus Prime,
Right, exactly. Yeah. And I'm saying you are one of the man them where kind of, and then once again, me see you and Cutty join forces with a young lady where me see him there do some things with a girl, I forgot her name, but she did over here too. And you and her do a song together.
I take you.
Yeah, man, all right. Yeah, man, it's all right. You understand? So there are so many different people.
We little princess man.
Yeah, man. So many. Well, let me tell them in general.
He's a team. I was always a team player, yo.
Yeah, man. I see it, man. I see it.
I'm gonna do that naturally. I'm gonna do that because I never forgot for him tonight. I Sly, I said, Bray. I'm gonna say, channel, say.
Real time.
I never hype on it,
Real time.
And I'm doing it for the, because sometimes, Ja show you the way it does follow it,
I mean, like me say, my general, your journey is like no other. You know what I mean? Because you're one of them man that, as me say, we stand predominant, within the business, still relevant, will be relevant forever for past, future, and present contributions that you've made. You know what I mean? And your humility speaks volumes. In the current state of when we see a go on in the world right now, brother. Me I said before, me allow you to give big ups and them things and tell the people how much part them can find out by your social media. But what a song where you do, and it's not necessarily your song, you know what I mean? But every cover when me ever hear you sing is a song where you own. You know me I say,
and turn it in my way, man.
Yeah, man, and it's a song that's needed when you look far and near, whether it be Jamaica, whether it be Afghanistan, whether it be
heal the world, man.
We're all right then.
When there's no side, because a song with meaning,
All right then. All right.
One of my favorite artists, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So if you can just intro that song for me real quick, me drop a little piece side. We forward back, you big up, Oofy, big up. Tell the people how much part them can find you. And then
surprise. I like surprise intro, man.
All right then. Do so.
Well, it's gonna be some shank attack to make all we can drop the thing called Heal the World. Do it, y'all.
The new head of Unibet US doesn't know football. That is football odds. Download Unibet.
There's a place in your heart. There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, there's no need to cry. And this place, you'll find there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a better place. Make a better place. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race.
our elevator thing when you're in sync with somebody, you know, coming up to tell the amount of song with him in a man catalog, you know exactly when you're
The lion lag man. That's a man. That's too small, man. Tiger lag or a lion lag, you know? Oh, yes, man.
Real talk, my general. So
I don't want to tell him kind of brag, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Big up who you feel big up without disappoint nobody. Come you know say you're one
boy, may I tell you, if I put good job for the list right, you know, first and foremost, me say it's a Fretty. Fretty, I want them like my real genuine leather man.
Yeah.
Genuine leather. But them, I never have a bad day around Fretty yet, you know?
Right.
You know, big up Frankie Sly, you know, big up Nard around. So all of the youth them we did it, you know?
Right.
Yeah, man. Love seeing we have a Virgin Sebastian pass away, rest in peace. Chicken,
yeah, rest in peace.
Pass away. Chicken, R.I.P. Same way. Them you the genuine leather man. Like trust me, man. Like, you know, peace I'm gone with them. You know what I mean? I don't know all the people who support over the years, man. Cause, you know what I mean? Big up Ricky Chopper, cause I made him fly. The first time I ever fly in my life, I made Ricky Chopper, you know. But man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And we're tight until this day. You know, some of the genuine youth them. Some of them come in your life and, you know, just a temporary, but you have some real youth that are the realness, man. Genuine leather. Genuine, like big up Spragger the Benz, big up Super Twitch. You know what I mean? Big up Branko Nanko. You know what I mean? Let's big up all, you know, my whole family, cause them, you know, they are for me. The real, you know, the immediate family. They love me like that. Whoa. Yeah, man.
Yeah, one of the real listeners in general, trust me. I mean, I just said that because that are just my thoughts from ever since. You know what I mean? You ever since from watching you from in the stands to becoming a fellow artist to, you know, like Mr. sharing some of the same stages.
Yeah, man. From out of the ring to in of the ring.
Yeah, man. You know, rest in peace to Philip Smart.
Yeah,
you
man,
know, one of them man there. All right, Mr. That studio with them.
With the Long Island, them. What you say, man?
Yeah, man, for real, man. You know,
man.
Master, rest in peace to some of the greats.
Big up Dan one too. Big up
Father Dan one. You know, Master. And one of the singers who actually inspired me to do music. You know, outside of you know, and shine it was Sluggy Ranks. You know, rest in peace to Sluggy. You know,
Andrew Gregory.
Yeah.
I'm a neighbor, Water Street, in used to live too. That me I tell you.
Well, I know, yeah, them used to call me Junior Slugger Philly. And well, I know, they can tell me it's a precious day.
I win all money off a Sluggy already, no, cause I win money off a Sluggy already, no, cause I'm here some man, I say, but what Sluggy are Asian? I mean, I laugh. I say, so, like a primary school, a beer trouble Sluggy used to get. Andrew Gregory, everybody know about Andrew Gregory. Oh, yeah, say, man, which Asian, where you get that from? Give me my 2 bills here, man.
Yo, me said the last time, brother, me said the last time, the first time I meet him, me and Junior Demas on the wall with there and I done one studio. I'm there, I'm like, I say, oh, my baby. And it come round and him say, yo, Junior Demas, no. Yo, Sluggy the boy, but you know, I'm so like Sluggy more than Sluggy, but I lie, you know. So Sluggy come round and say, yo, let me tell you something. Your body, you know, but here we go on. You can't take the A, the B, the C, and the D, but loud the E. Now what that?
Yeah, man, Sluggy, him love the body stuff, you know. He love the body stuff.
If him love it. If him love
it. He love the kettle, man. What you say, man?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
R.I.P. Sluggy, man.
Yeah, man, R.I.P.
95% black and 5% white.
Definitely.
In jail. Yeah, man.
Definitely. But it's always a pleasure, if you can hold our vibes so that you know we know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yo, big up Mr. Easy. I can't let out Mr. Easy, man.
I mean, can't let out Mr. Easy. I'm forward over here too, you know. Brother, over 300 artists we interview, man. But like I say, everybody is an icon in their own right, my general. And anybody where you have feature right now as far as young artists, or even anyone a veteran them, where you want, you can refer them and make them forward over here, man. Because we welcome any interview right now, my general.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Word, man. I want to see a thing grow and build.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. Give thanks, man. And this will be on Spotify, ladies and gentlemen. This will be on Apple podcast. This will be on at least 12 different platforms. All right? The veteran, we in Rwanda, and which part of them can find them in general?
Let's check out my IG, Wayne Wonder Music. That's IG, Wayne Wonder Music. The Facebook is Wayne Wonder, the number 4 live. You know what I mean? And you can check out the www.waynewonder.com and so on. You know, that will link you to everything basically. Yeah.
All right, then. So my general, bless up in every aspect. The man them upstairs, I get little rowdy.
John Kitchen, big up yourself, you know. Nah, leave you out of the thing.
Kitchen, Soul Kitchen, the real Soul Kitchen. You done know the ships. Me I gonna left you with one of my thing, you know, my general. So you done know the ships.
You know, I'm drop 2 legal business on it, man.
All right, then. Let's say a word. That one your name. Just prepare for it. And like me say, you're one of the man them where I'm an inspiration. So you will know where it come from when time you hear it. You see me? Bless up yourself. Zin? All right then. Yeah.
Yes. I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before is sure to be mine. And I do believe it and I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's arrival, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things that are sight. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows?
Yes, I. Yeah, man, murder, man.
Salute.
Salute. Legal business, man. That me I talk about. Daily dose.
So if me have a dream collaboration, it would be for link up with you. So I have my people, call your people.
That's a word, man.
We'll do lunch.
All right. Buffet style.
Now you know the manners.
Respect.
All right. Bless. Bless. Overall settings, the podcast that